Shanti. Welcome to the Ayurveda class and the yoga therapy class. Let's start the session with the 3-time Om along with Shanti. Come into the sitting posture. Keep your back, neck straight, aligned. Gently close your eyes. Go into your asana. Observe the alignment, how you are sitting. Be comfortable within it. Take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation. Deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Inhale and exhale. Now, take a deep, prolonged, very slow inhalation for the 3-time Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibration and sensation. Join your both palms. Grab your palm. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm, gently open up your eyes with a great smile. Bow down and say Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So, till now we discussed about how the diseases are formed. We talked about the Tridosha, Agni, Malas, Ama, Saptadhatu, and the Prakriti. And the Mula Prakriti, Asthai Prakriti, Sapta Prakriti. We discussed about in detail. Also we learned that how these diseases are affected by the outside environment, how this nature play important role to provide the healing. So after completing understanding the personality, so we can get the better understanding that how one person get one kind of disease more and what we can do about it, how we can get the solution now. So now today we're gonna start talking about the treatment, the solution, which started with most important part of the yoga, Ayurveda, and even the yoga therapy. That is a diet. The importance role played by the diet. And Ayurveda believe in this concept that if a one person correct his eating habits, he can cure at least more than 60% of the disease. Asanas play very less role diet play very important role. You never see Asian yogis, they eat once in a day, they eat in moderation, they eat very less, and they strictly follow that lifestyle, and they're consciously eating. They're not doing or jumping like one posture to the another posture, or they are not doing the headstand or the handstand to get the fitness. Right? To keep the body fit, it's required the balanced, healthy diet. Even not about the healthy liquor, because Asian yogis, they used to eat everything, whatever is given to them, they eat it. So it means not like a healthy diet, they are having the varieties of the vegetables or fruit, or stick to the one particular kind of diet. Anybody who offer with the love any kind of things, sometime fried or sometime another kind of things, they are taking it, but they eat in moderation. So today let's go through and talk about this diet. We call in yoga mit ahar, MIT, M for MITHA, ahar, AHARA, ahara, mit ahara, MITHARA, mit, MITH, mit ahar, AHARA, ahar, mit ahara. Mit ahara means the balanced diet. Mit means, if we go through the literal meaning, mit means balanced, ahar means food. Mit ahar, okay. Another meaning, mit means sweet, ahar means the food, again the diet. Sweet food or moderate diet or balanced diet, that is the meaning of the mitahar, literal meaning. Now balanced diet we're going to talk about in the coming session. Let's go to the sweet food. Sweet play very crucial role when we talked about the diet. Now modern world, lots of, you shouldn't be taking the sugar at all to reduce the weight. You shouldn't be taking the ghee at all. No, very less oil. And that's how we, disturb all our body function. We completely boycotting the best, food items in our diet. Sugar one has to take is very much important, because sugar instantly gives you the energy. The sweet food in Indian, cuisines, we have varieties of the sweet. You cannot imagine how much varieties sweet we have. Laddu, barfi, and these are not the sweets which cause the diabetic or other things. Why they are causing the diabetic? Because we start using the refined oil and refined sugar. Refined sugar by this is the biggest poison. The poison slowly which kill you. But Asian time, in Asian culture, in Indian culture, we prepare the sweets with ghee, ghee and the natural sugar, jaggery, thread mishri, khand, shakkar. These are the natural, palm sugar, coconut sugar. These sugar used, honey shouldn't be used for cooking, but on the top they mix, when they're making the laddu, they use the honey. These are the natural sugar, and which maintain the health of the body, which give you the instant energy, which provide you the heat to your body during the winter time. And yes, in India, climate for eating the sweet, that is the winter. During the winter, they include nuts and everything. these things they include. Heavy carbs they are taking it. One has to take the season wise food, yes, that is also important. But we are talking about the sweet, mitahar, Sweet, yogi is always fond of the sweet because small amount of this much amount of the sweet is sufficient to give you the energy whole day. So one piece of the burfi and the laddu, but I'm not talking about the market laddu and the burfi and the sweet which is available in the market right now, pastry, brownie, cake. No, we are talking about the healthy sweets which is made homemade and people are preparing at home. But again, Indian sweet considered to be the healthy one because the procedure of making is very much sattvic. Sattvic is like they use the herbs, nuts, dry fruits, dry, and cheat and ghee. Ghee itself in Ayurveda plays very important role for treatment. So these sweets are rich in the fiber, rich in the protein, rich in the minerals, rich in the vitamins. Everything is provided by these Indian sweets. But I'm not talking about, don't take the jalebi, refined flour made of thing where we use. Right now the Indian sweets are like jalebi and deep fried sweets. No, we are not talking about the sweets which is not include the fried things like kheer, porridge, easy digestible porridge which mixture of the rice and the milk, cow milk. Okay, so these kind of sweet I am talking about, traditional sweet, not this sweets which right now we are having it, which made of the bread or which is you are using the refined flour, refined sugar, refined salt and bakery items we are taking it. These are not the best sweet. If you're gonna have these sweets, it gonna make you sick. Sweets, jaggery, thread mishri, these you have to include in your diet. So energy level would not be dropped, sugar level would not be dropped. You maintain your body energy, and these sugar are rich in the minerals, rich in the energy, and which instantly give you the things which whatever you require, that instant energy you're looking for it, and your craving for the sweetness would be also gonna pacify. So understand, healthy sweet I'm talking about. Your mom knows, your grandmother knows about to prepare the sweet, not this modern version of the sweet. Okay, so traditional way of preparing the sweets are the best, and yes, one daily consume the sweet before or after whenever you feel. Thread mishri, jaggery, if you're taking after the meal, it increase your digestive fire, it help you for digestion. Clear? So sweets always help the digestion. And yes, all the taste should be available in our food, and that's why sweet is the one of the taste bud. We have the 6 taste bud: bitter, salty, right? Bitter, salty, sour, and tangy one, right? Sugar, these kind of sweet things. These all the sweets you have to consume it. You have to consume those meal which containing all these 6 taste. 6 taste. Major 4 taste we know: bitter, sour, salty and sugar. Okay, but there is a pungent and astringent taste also. So these are the 6 tastes. Again I am repeating: astringent, pungent, bitter, sour, salty and sweet. The 6 taste. So whenever you take the meal, these all 6 tastes should be present in your meal. And when you're having all 6 tastes, then your body get the full nourishment. Okay, so that's why we in India we have pickle, rice, chapati, papad, and other, and the jaggery, a piece of jaggery, and every taste is important, and that's why we have big thali. Not only one taste we are taking all the taste. To maintain the nourishment, to provide the nourishment, we require all these 6 tastes. Okay. Now, mitahar also means sweet food also mean. Yes, one should consume the sweet. Another thing, how you are taking your meal. When you chew food properly, when you chew 32 times or 33 times, we cannot count like 32 times or 33 times. One has to chew their meal or chew their bite. It's like you are counting 1 or 2 or 3. It's very tiring, right? So when you are chewing your bite, you're chewing it, you develop the sweetness. That bite becomes sweet slowly, gradually. Why? Because you are carrying the salivary glands, and that release the saliva, and saliva mixed with your food, and then it gave in the sweetness. So way of eating also means sweetness in your food. So how you are eating, it's like unless it's solid become liquid. It's completely become liquid in your mouth, then you have to gulp it. It's not like fast eating you are eating. And yes, one should eat always with closing their mouth. Don't talk while eating. If you talk while eating, all the 3 doshas goes imbalance. Vata and Pitta goes imbalance immediately, because when you eat and you're talking, you consume lots of air, and then many people complained about after eating they experienced bloating or pain in their stomach or other things they experienced. Only one thing you have to do, eat when you are eating and chew properly, so it becomes sweet in your mouth and alkaline. Alkaline is here in your mouth. You shouldn't be wasting so much money to buy alkaline food. If you're properly eating, the food become alkaline and it pacify the acid of your stomach, and then you don't get the burp, hyperacidity or burping or indigestion. That's happen due to the wrong way of eating. They don't know how to eat. Okay, so silently, and it's like eating should be meditative. It's kind of meditation for you guys. Your body consume the nourishment from the meal, and if you're not changing your habit pattern of eating, forget about the treatment. Rest, any treatment doesn't gonna work on you for longer period of time if you do not correct your eating habit. Maybe you take the pills, you take the Ayurveda herbs and the homeopathic medicine, anything, but those things gonna work only momentary. You have to change your habit pattern of eating. So this is a task for you guys from now onward. Whenever you eat, just eat and chew your food properly. You have to work out. I'm not giving you option. You have to practice right now. And then observe how your body start absorbing the nourishment. Because when your mind is connected with each and every bite, you secreted those enzymes. Your body gonna secrete those enzymes which break the food, And so proper digestion gonna happen, proper assimilation gonna happen. And you correct the Saptadhatu. Remember Saptadhatu, we talked about it. Saptadhatu, each and every level it would be gonna correct if we correct the first level. And yes, three doshas slowly gradually come into the balance if you correct it. So way of the eating, Mittahar. This is all about the Mittahar explanation. The way of eating: one, chew the food properly. Second, and yes, silently, don't talk. If anybody is talking when you are eating, it means consider him or her as the biggest enemy. He's your worst enemy. He doesn't want that you would be a healthy person. Okay, so eat silently. Now next, which position? Now come to the position for eating. Which position is best for eating? The position is sitting posture. Sitting posture considered to be the best posture for eating. Now, any other posture we can eat. Yes, you can eat while walking. Yes, you can eat while talking. Yes, you can eat doing the handstand, peep, or running. You can eat all, even supine, prone posture, lateral posture. You can eat any other postures. What do you think? People are eating in all kind of the posture. It means you can eat it. You can eat it, yes, but those are the postures are the best posture for eating, or those are the posture which disturb your body, which disturb the digestive function. Of course, you can eat while driving, riding, or anything. People are doing it. They are crazy. Why they are doing, I don't know. What is their purpose? Just for the fun, or they just want to see how badly they can, they can hurt themselves, or they can just, disturb their organs, so they can lead themselves to the sickness. I think that's why they are doing, or maybe they are not aware of it, that these things causing the sickness for them for longer period of time, and in spite of everything is perfect, but still they get into the problems because position is not correct. You can eat in any posture, but you have to eat in that posture? No. You have to eat in only one posture, that is the sitting posture. Sitting posture. Why sitting posture? Because when you keep your body still and cross your leg, blood circulation easily can move towards the your stomach area, towards your small intestine, which help you for the digestion. And even the energy, pranic energy working for the digestion, that energy not going to transfer towards the leg. Then these two things, other things, gravity play very important role. That's why you cannot eat. You are sitting in the car, but car is keep moving, or you are sitting on the bike, then you can say we can eat. No, you cannot eat. Because when you are driving, whenever something is moving and you sit in that, gravity is keep shifting. Gravity is not directly focusing on your body, and whenever the speed goes high or something, it's like it's give you the flying kind of experience, right? So your body has to be still. It has to be contact with the floor. It has to be contact with the ground. You have to sit on the ground. You have to sit on the floor, and yes, use the mat and then eat it in the sitting position, not on the chair, not on the any other places which moving. Why? Because of the gravity, the fire, digestive fire is improved, and then proper assimilation, proper digestion gonna happen. The people who travel in the space, and they what do you think what they are eating? They're eating the very light food, porridges, and only the porridges. They cannot eat other things, and the supplements, because there's less gravity or artificial gravity they are using it. So in that situation, the digestion, they don't have the digestive fire which properly digest their meal. So simple, which is already cooked, which is already doesn't require that much fire, that much agni in the body, they eat those things. Liquid and supplements and the porridges, only these meals are given to them. Okay, so you have to understand this concept. Always sit on the ground and enjoy your meal. Clear? And then come to the next mitahar, that eating on the floor, eating on the ground, and then chew the food properly. Do not talk, and even if you are talking while eating, you might get choke. Choking is the very common problem, and nobody want to die because of choking, right? So it is very common. It is very common that people do the chit chat while eating. So these things should be stopped immediately. Otherwise, bringing the balance between the three dosha could not be possible. Doesn't matter which personality you belong. Doesn't matter which types of the problems you are having. One should correct their pattern, their eating habit pattern. Sit on the ground, throw the furniture out. You don't require the furniture. Especially sitting should be on the ground. Enjoy your meal. And then yes, you require forward bending for eating. You keep the plate on the ground, and automatically when you take, your belly would be, belly would be contracted, and you eat less. So this is about the mitahar. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna talk about the other things. I'm gonna end the session here, and the task for you from now onward, do this and let me know, share your experience through, and send this, written down your experience if when you changed, when you start chew the food properly, when you sit on the ground, when you're eating through your hands. Yes, eat with your hands, so you feel, include the touch to your meal, and you transfer the energy of your body to the meal. And when you touch the food become more tastier, and it's like you're releasing the energy and giving to the meal, and then you take it, you give it back to your body is accepting it. That meal, it is a complete involvement of your all the senses. Smell it, see it, feel the touch, taste it. And yes, hearing sense is not involved, but when food is cooking, you hear the sound and you feel the water in your mouth. Okay, now it is a time for eating, right? So that's also hearing sense you can involve. Connect with the whole procedure of the eating. It can become the meditative for you, and I guarantee, I completely take the guarantee of this. Please pardon. If you change it, you will get whatever you want. you see the complete transformation. You're becoming the more healthier person. Please pardon. Now, so position, we talked about it. Now the portion, how much portion one should take. The portion, now so for that you have to draw the circle, make the circle, divide it into the two half, okay, 50-50, and then divide the one half in 20-25. So we have the three portion of the circle. One is 50% and rest of the two is 25%. The portion of the food, 50% is your, consider the circle as a belly. So 50% is for the food, 25% for the water, and 25% for the air. One should always consume the meal half of the belly. It's like circle is belly, so 50% only you have to eat. Half of the belly one should eat, and 25% they have to leave for the water, and 25% for the air. Water should be given 1 hour and after, and before 1 hour of the meal and after 1 hour of the meal. Do not take the water with the meal. Never ever take the water. I've seen many of my students, they eat and they sip the water. They eat and they sip the water. What happened? Fire is out in your stomach. There is a fire who digests the things, and when you eat and you put the water with it, it pacifies the heat, it pacifies the fire, and then food is not able to digest it. You diluted the acid, you dilute the acid with the water, and then acid cannot do its work. So 1 hour and after 1 hour one should consume the water. Half of the belly one should eat, and according to the personality. Now understand what kind of occupation one is going through. According to their profession, their diet, they are taking it, and according to their occupation, we should cut down their diet. Like how the 50% meal we should give in to the sport person or the professor or the other rest of the personality. A person who is the sport person, his capability, his appetite would be larger than the person who is doing the desk job or who is not involved in the much activity, right? So you cannot tell them, okay, take the only 1 bowl of the rice, 2 chapati, and like no. You have to, or according to their height. Many nutrition and dietitian, what they do, according to their height, according to their weight, they cut it out. But actually you have to understand what occupation they are into it. According to the occupation, they have the appetite. Like if they are taking the, like for example, a sport person having the 10 chapatis, 2 bowl of the rice, 2 bowl of the curry, 2 bowl of the salad, these things. So 50% would be 5 chapatis, 1 rice bowl, and 1 bowl of the curry, and 1 bowl of the vegetable, and the 1 bowl of the salad. This would be the 50%. For you and me, like I have the 2 chapatis, so my 50% is the 1 chapati, 1 bowl of the rice, it would be half bowl of the rice. Then like this, I have to cut half. So according to the each individual appetite, we have to make it half. Okay, that called 50% of the food. Then after eating, after 1 hour, you can have your meal. And yes, include always jaggery, JAGGERY. Jaggery is available online even. It's made of the sugar cane. Okay, sugar cane. So but completely boycott in your diet all kind of refined and processed items. Refined sugar, refined oil, refined vegetable oil, and white salt, refined white salt. Say no to it. Refined flour, completely boycott. Okay, you should include in your diet high fiber things. Okay, fresh, seasonal, and high fiber. We're gonna talk about more on that note. Don't worry about it. So portion, then 25 for the air. When you keep the 50%, then after 1 hour you're taking the water. Air is required, the space in the belly, air which you are consuming later on, that's gonna help for the digestion. So this is all about for the portion, how much one should consume the meal, and how to eat, and which position one should sit, which is the best position for eating. Okay, this is the way where you're gonna bring the balance between the all the three doshas. This is the very first step. If you cannot practice, stop here. Don't learn, then don't go for the further classes. You are just wasting your time then. Okay, this is the base. You have to change it. If you cannot, then leave it. Don't go through the Ayurveda courses even, because it's required to experiment on every step. So daily I'm giving you tasks for you guys, and you have to do the experiment with it and feel by yourself what actually I'm talking about it, how it's bringing the transformation within you. You feel better or you feel more sick about after bringing the change in your habit. Just observe it. Okay, so let's end the session here with the one time Om and Shanti. Keep your back neck straight, align, gently close your eyes, go into your asana. Now take a deep, prolonged inhalation. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Join your both palms, rub your palms. Place on your eyes, feel the warmness. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm, gently open up your eyes, bow down and say Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Bless you guys. Meet you in tomorrow's session. Take care.